Joining me now, civil attorney, former prosecutor Kirk Davis. And I have to say, I like this judge. Listening to him, he doesn't play. And the thing that I really respect about listening to him on the bench is he says what his reasoning is, the grounds why he's making decisions. So thank you for joining us, Kirk. Tell me what your thoughts are listening to some of that.
I agree with you, Judge Ashley. He's very measured, very thoughtful, and he does not appear to be playing favorites. He is, trying to provide a fair trial, trying to referee between the sides and provide a level playing field for what is just a monumental, historic case in our country. So he knows he's got that resting on his shoulders. I think, from what I've seen, he's doing a very good job so far.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. And I have to say, one of the things I noted that he said on the bench was when this was raised in one instance, this court immediately looked to the rules. And I have to ask you, I'm going to put you on the spot, but how many times have you been in court where you may have had a judge who ruled, but you felt like, what is that based on? Where is that ruling coming from? What is the law he's relying on or she's relying on? Have you ever had that experience in a trial?
Absolutely, Judge Ashley, absolutely. I try to be very diplomatic about that. That's what we have to do when we're in front of judges, especially when we're in front of a jury as well. If that happens to me, I just push back a little bit and say, can you please explain your reasoning? Can you help us understand this a little bit to try to get that? Sometimes you just get no, move on, counsel. We're not gonna talk about this now. But it is nice as lawyers to get the explanation that Judge Cahill is giving. It makes your job as a lawyer much easier, and you can figure out, what's going to happen next.
Absolutely. And we all know it makes a better record for appeal purposes if there is an appeal down the road. So in your experience as a former prosecutor, how far does the state push it? What do you think is appropriate if they either don't understand the reasoning, or in the alternative, if Judge Cahill makes a decision that they just don't agree with and don't like? What do you do with that? What's next?
Well, I think that we've seen what the prosecutors will do here. They're very prepared just to take it to the next level. Now, that may change, of course, once we're in trial. It's hard to run to the Court of Appeals at that point. But we saw what happened with the third-degree murder charge. They took it up and were not concerned at all about getting Judge Cahill overruled. And we saw he was not pleased with that. We saw he put on the record his disagreement with the Court of Appeals, which I think was a little unusual. But again, I think it does give the lawyers a roadmap. And as you say, Judge Ashley, it does give perhaps the Court of Appeals later on after this case a good sense of what the judge's rationale was here.
Let me ask you about a statement that he made where he said, listen, I felt like he cut to the chase, and he was referencing the settlement to say, yeah, let's not pretend it's a political issue. Do you think those kinds of comments are going to be something that affect the fairness of the trial or the perception of fairness of the trial or not?
I don't think that would affect the perception of fairness, at least with respect to the jury, because as my understanding, the jury isn't hearing these comments. But I think I understand what you're saying, Judge Ashley, is perhaps in the wider community, looking at this case, that could be a concern. But I don't think the judge's comments there are affecting the trial either way. Certainly, it is a concern of the jurors and other people that this quite large settlement came out before the criminal trial had even started. Highly unusual in my experience. When I handle these cases against police departments, I wait until the criminal case is over. So highly unusual circumstance.
All right, and we're going to talk a little bit later about some of your experience handling those cases. Kirk, stay with us. Now, if you've been watching